So, as all of us are assembled here to learn what is this IDC course. So, as the name, what is the long form of IDC? The Iskcon Disciple Course. Okay. So, as the name suggests, so this course tells us that how the guru and disciple relationship. We'll learn this in detail. What is the objective, of course, but just in one line, I'm telling that how should be the guru disciple relationship in Iskcon. So this is the main thing we are going to learn in this course. So before beginning, there as you might be see in your handbook, there are some classroom norms that we have to follow. That, as I have told, that this is interactive course. So how we have to do this interaction? So for there are some norms that the course designers they have designed. So just before the beginning of this course is designed by the seniors of Iskcon, especially the Guru Services Committee, as you might be seeing on the page 3 of handbook. So especially the Anuttam Prabhu, so who is the minister at that time of Guru Service Committee, and many other seniors like Pralanand Maharaj, Bhakti Chaitanya Maharaj, Ravindra Swarup Prabhu, Lakshmi Moni Mataji, Atul Krishna Prabhu, Gopika Radhika Mataji, Anand Vrindavan Mataji, Tarak Mataji, Braj Bihari Prabhu, Madhvanand Prabhu, Hanuman Prabhu, and many other devotees. And after that, Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj, Radhanath Maharaj, Garuda Prabhu, Rukmini Mataji. All of these senior members, together they have designed this course. So we are very grateful they have designed this course to them. So as you might be seeing, and there is page 6 in your handbook. So their first point is norms for classroom behavior. So we'll just see what are the norms for classroom behavior. We'll just explain, very easy. So first norm is we will be present for the entire course. That is one of the norm. You cannot miss out any part or any session. So what I will do, as we have 3 to 7 time. So 3 to 5 I will discuss, and after that 15 minutes break I will give, 5 to 5:15. Then another session is 5:15 to 7:15. So is this okay with everybody? Because 15 minutes I will be extending. So is everybody able to give 15 extra minutes? Somebody has any problem, they can raise hand. Okay. We will go ahead with this time. Then second norm is we will raise hands to contribute. Something you can, any time in the class you can disturb us, not disturb. You can say anything you want to say by raising. You need not wait for anything. If you are facing any problem, some difficulty, immediately you can raise hand. We will try to address that. And third is we will value student contribution whether or not we agree with them. Very easy. If I'm some which I feel very easy to understand now. I'm just reading. If anybody of you wants some explanation, you can raise hand. If you are not able to understand that now, you can raise hand. Fourth is we will refrain from side conversations. We will refrain from making and receiving mobile phone calls during class. So this norm includes you have to be present in the class. Some distraction, like for example, here it is mobile, explain mobile. So any form of distraction you have to avoid. We will observe confidentiality within and without the classroom. And what is explained here, like we did introduction here. So we told here the sweets which you like. So something personal things will come up in our discussion through this entire course. Like all of you might be knowing, there are 4 sessions, 4 days we will meet for this course. So in the entire 4 days, some discussion may come and some personal things may come out about some devotees that you have to forget. So apart from this class time, you don't have to remember that personal thing of that devotee. So that is the meaning of this confidentiality. After that, so we will refrain from borrowing strength from status or position. Like all of you know status is if I'm some big person, I'm a manager, I'm a team leader, and somebody else is a simple housewife. So I'm a manager, so more respect should be given to me. So that is, we are in a classroom. All of us are student. Myself is also a student. I'm also learning with all of you. So we will behave like all of us are on the same status. Nobody is in some higher status or nobody is some down status. So all of us are learning and try to understand this IDC course. So we respect the right of the individual to withdraw without stating reasons for any exercise which makes them feel unduly comfortable. So like I took introduction in the beginning. So like all of you have participated in this introduction, but some devotee among all of you, he or she doesn't want to tell the name of their favorite sweet, then it is okay. Uh, they can do so if they are not comfortable. So like this, if something which is asked in the our discourse, if you don't want to give answer or don't want to participate, then you can withdraw. That is allowed. So it is not a compulsory, it is optional. We will each accept full responsibility for success in achieving our desired outcome. So all of us will give best of us so that we can have good understanding what we have decided to learn. So we will confront issues or behavior, not people. So we will not the name people like somebody is not muting and keeping him on unmute on and is talking to somebody else. It is disturbing in the class. By mistake, that will happen. So we'll correct that issue or behavior. For example, I gave is so some other things might be happening, like somebody annotate on the screen. So we'll correct this issue or behavior, and will not uh, give correction to the people that will follow. We will each honor any agreement reached. So whatever agreement we will reach, whatever the conclusions we derive in our course, that all of us are and all of we will give value to that idea. So it is the agreement of as a team. So these are some norms we will follow. So is there any difficulty for somebody to understand these norms? All of you understood these norms. So, thank you. Then, so I will begin our discussion. Like in your life, when you started practicing this spiritual life, you might be seeing there are two classes of people when you come to association of devotees, and especially uh, you might be seeing the two major classes. One is devotee and non-devotee. So in Sanskrit, it is called as the non-devotees. They are called as abhaktas and bhaktas. That we know. Then in another category, in broad Vedic sense, sometimes the non-devotees, they are also called kopanas. So what are the kopanas? They are the materially attached. They attach to material things, and they don't have any conception of spiritual life. Correct. And then or the another type is they are little interested in spiritual life. They have started taking interest in spiritual life, and they are seeking some happiness uh, in spiritual things. They have some little understanding that there is no happiness in material things. So these are the two classes of people we see broadly. So when we see these broadly these two classes of people, then we see that what they are doing. Uh, so these one Krupanas, miserly people, they are misusing something, and the Brahmanas, those who are little have awakened, little they have awakened in spiritual life. So these people, they are using something properly. So what they are using is human form of life, which they have got. So these miserly people, they are using it wrongly, and these Brahmanas, devotees, they are using, they have started to realize the value of this human form of life. And that all of you know, this is the basic. So then, uh, so while doing that, how to use uh, this human form of life, and especially in spiritual life. So we have to learn this thing from somebody. For that, we need a guru. So, and like anything you want to learn, you need a guru. So even the material things you want to learn, for that also you require guru. Guru means a teacher. Uh, and when we are learning from anything, from any teacher, so what is the expected qualification of that teacher? So just me refrain, just I want to refrain my question that if you are learning, started learning this spiritual life, or you want to learn something in spiritual life. So as I have told you that we require guru. So according to you, what are the qualifications uh, should be there the guru, who is a spiritual guru. You want to learn something? Okay. Yes, Gajanan Prabhu.
Yes, Guruji. So the main important thing we can tell that obedience and surrender onto the Guru.
Not in disciple. I must correct from disciple point of view. It is correct, but I want to ask that qualification of guru when you want
He
to
should
become
come.
some.
He should come in a proper parampara system, Guruji, and he
Uh,
should have a guru. He should not that he should the only guru. He should have a guru
uh,
who is followed,
okay,
and he should be
correct.
realized of
Thank
all
you.
the scriptures also.
Okay,
Realized
thank
all
you.
the
Correct.
scriptures and follow.
Okay, thank you, Prajit. So, ideal qualification of a guru we are discussing. So, in that, Gajanan Prabhu told that he must be coming in a disciplic succession. Means he should be a bona fide. Like all of us are graduated, many of us. So then, in graduation also we see our college should be bona fide college. And it should be granted permission from a university or some central government, state government. So they have committees to decide the degrees fake or legal. So from there only we can take graduation course. Similarly, his guru should also be a bona fide guru, and that means he should come in a disciplic success, and also he should have also read all the scriptures. He should be very conversant and very expert in the scriptures. Correct. And something else somebody wants to add, you can raise hand. Yes, Rahul Prabhu. Yes. Rahul Prabhu, you can tell.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, like he should be convinced of the philosophy, what he has read, and he should be able to
Oh,
present the Krishna consciousness according to time, place, circumstances.
okay. Very nice. So the guru should, according to time, place, and circumstances, you should explain the philosophy. Correct. Yes. Dipakshi Mataji.
Prabhuji is someone who can lead with example.
Yeah. It's whatever guru is telling, he should also follow in his own life, personal life. And he should show that by following example. Somebody else?
Prabhuji, Haribol. Haribol.
Mataji, you have to raise hand,
Haribol.
Mataji. Mataji, in classroom norms we studied, na? You have to raise no hand. If you want to say something, you have to raise hand. Maruti Prabhu?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Guru must be above the modes, above the three modes, three gunas. He should be in transcendental platform.
Okay. Later, yeah, this might seems us to that guru
like able to see all things in Krishna consciousness, because he should the consciousness should be completely Krishnized in whatever they see.
Okay. Means like what is the transcendental level that he should be fixed in? We can say like
Krishna consciousness.
in devotional service. Yeah, in Krishna consciousness. Yeah,
Yes.
in he is a very fixed devotee in devotional service.
Yes.
That we can say. Yes. Thank you, bro. Yeah. Somebody else? Gajanan Prabhu already told. Shivam Prabhu?
Prabhuji, Guru must be Mahatma, which means that he should be a complete surrender soul, to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and as well as he he shall see that according to the words of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, that Lord says Mahatma Partha, that the Mahatma is every soul as a part and parcel of God.
Yeah, correct. Thank you, Shivam Prabhu. Subhashini Mataji. Hare Krishna.
The Guru should be Brahma Tattva. He should be based on the scriptures. He should be adherent to the scriptures like Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam. It is called Brahma Tattvam. Right, Prabhuji?
Yeah, thank you. Correct. It is already covered, Mataji. Okay, thank. Mataji,
Yes.
do you know how to raise hand in Zoom?
Like this?
No,
Like this,
not in
Prabhuji?
video.
Then?
Now in Zoom there is facility of raising hand electronically.
How it
You
is?
learn.
Okay,
There
REC
is
is written there. I'll press that.
no option you will find react. In react there is option of raising hand.
Okay, yes, Prabhuji.
Okay.
Right now?
From there you have to raise
Okay,
hand.
yes.
Yeah. Thank you, Mataji.
Okay, Prabhuji, and
Hare.
one more thing, the Guru should have it. We are in the stagnant material world. The Guru should be out of the stagnant material world, and he should be able to pull us out of the material world into the spiritual world, because he is already in the spiritual world. He will pull us out of the material world.
Oh, thank you, Mataji. That Mataji told that we have already covered that transcendental Guru should be on the transcendental platform, and he should be fixed up in Krishna consciousness. Okay? So when you are giving your contribution, and you please analyze that is this point covered before, then we can save our time. So you try to avoid the repetitions. Yes, Jagdish Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes.
Hare Krishna. Yeah. So Guru should be capable authority and each and every level of the disciple, and what the disciple stage should be understood. It may be a lower stage, it may be means you can say transcendental level. The levels are different of the disciples. So he could understand all the disciples, and he can be capable of solving all the what are questions or difficulties of the disciples. He should be the Guru.
Yeah. He should. He is able to understand the more disciples needs of the disciples. Okay.
Yeah.
Any
Because
type of disciple.
Yeah.
Correct. Thank you, Prabhu.
Correct.
Chaitanya Prabhu.
His senses must be under his control.
Yeah. He should sense control. Thank you. Vinay Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Basically, Guru should be sharing the actual and original interpretation of the Shastras, not his own interpretation of the scriptures and Shastras. So that what is the original interpretation he should be sharing with the audiences, not his own interpretations.
Thank you, Prabhuji told that he should correctly understand scriptures in disciplic succession. In that heading, this point is also covered. Sai Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Like whoever knows Krishna Tattva, he is Guru. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tells, Amara Agya Guru Hoya, means according to my instruction, become Guru and just teach this Krishna Tattva.
Yeah. He should be eager to speak about Krishna. Thank you.
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Now this point is clear that what are the ideal qualities of a guru? What are the ideal qualifications of a guru? That all of you know. Then, can you tell also what are the ideal qualification of a disciple? So now question is changed. So what are the ideal qualification of a disciple? Okay, those who have not spoken, we'll give them first chance. Venkat Prabhu, you can unmute.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Prabhuji,
Yes.
obedience and sincerity and clarity of information while sharing with Guru.
Yeah, obedient and sincerity. Okay. Yashavardhan Prabhu.
Prabhuji, he should be surrendered to his spiritual master completely, without
Yeah.
any reservations.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Sakshi Mataji.
Hare Krishna, bro. Following instruction as it is without questioning. The example is Srila Jiva Goswami.
Yeah. Following as it is by following the mode of
Instructions as it
Guru, following instruction. Some scope is there to ask and clarify. So we can say that disciple also can ask question. Pranipat Pariprashna and Sevaya. That verse is there. We'll see that verse also in Bhagavad. So disciple may also can ask question if he has not understood or to clarify whatever the instruction. So, but how he has to ask question? That tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya. Upadekshanti te jnaninas tattva darshina. So the three main qualities are told in this verse. That disciple can ask question, but how? Tadvidhi and pranipat and sevaya. So with the mode of service, sevaya, he can ask. And tadvidhi pariprashnena, he can ask prashna. Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya. One Sanskrit words translation I will check.
Tatvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena.
Yes, just meaning of the Sanskrit words I'm not getting. Yes. So pariprashnena, we understood that it is submissive inquiry. Sevaya, I told that in a mode of service, and then parinipat is with the mode of approach. Pariprashna by submissive inquiry. So inquiry should be submissive, and then in a mode of service, and then after that this and they should ask these three qualities. Inquire means what? Pranipat means to whom guru he should inquire, and how he should inquire? Submissively and with a mode of service or render some service. These three qualities are required. Then only he can. So as Mataji told that without question, so disciple has a right to ask question if he has not understood. But with this right mode, with the mode of service and some with the mode of service, and he has to ask question means with the sticking to the topic and not here and there, some useful question, and with the mode of submissiveness. These three, the usefulness of the question to the topic, and then submissiveness, and in a mode of service. These three qualities he should have, disciple, while asking the question.
Okay,
Yes, Chaitanya Prabhu. I think you have told na last time. Okay, we will
Yes,
give
yes.
somebody else. Sunit
Okay.
Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. He should know the mode of his guru. What actually his guru wants from him.
Yeah. No. Thank you. That is also there. Supriya Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Yeah.
We should always means we should always show respect towards him, and we should always take proper guidance from him before proceeding to any like anything. Like if we want to grow in our spiritual life, we will always have to take like on each and every step, whether we have to read something or if he's saying something, we should always take proper guidance from him. If he instructs, then only we'll have to take the further steps.
Yeah. So guidance is required. He should seek guidance from the guru before taking any decision. Correct.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Bhagyashree Mataji.
He should be desirous of knowing the absolute truth.
Yeah. Thank you. We should have hunger for knowing the absolute. Thank you. Viraj Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Yeah, he should be capable of upholding the vows which was made by spiritual master. He should be
Yeah.
upholding those vows.
Yeah. Disciple only takes the vows.
Yes.
But correct. Yeah. Disciple should follow his vows, which he has taken at the time of initiation. Okay.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Somebody else is not covered. Most of the qualities are covered. So, and devotees. Purva Mataji, have you told before?
No, Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
You can tell. Yes.
Yes, Hare Krishna. A disciple should be willing to do Vapu Seva as well as Vani Seva.
Yeah. So any type of service, he should be ready. Thank you. Neha Mataji.
Yeah, just an addition to what Purva Mataji just said, like should always be eager to give service to the guru, like whatever opportunity he or she gets, should always be eager and anxious to serve the guru.
Okay, thank you. All of you are participating very nicely, and mostly all the qualities all of you have covered. So also till now what we have covered is the ideal qualification of a guru and a disciple. So like we have discussed these qualification, or you can say qualities of a ideal guru and an ideal disciple. So there is one question is asked in your handbook. I will just share the handbook also if somebody has not written. There is one question is asked: in what ways could I improve as a disciple? So you just introspect. You can take 1 minute and introspect yourself and just write down in your notebook. If you're out of Pune, I think you might be using soft copy. So in one blank notebook, you can note down. You need not tell answer to this question, but you just write down. So at the end of course, you have to check. So does course help you in learning how you can develop or how you can improve in that particular aspect? That you have to check at the end of course. So beginning only, for that you write down. So where you want to improve yourself as a disciple. Hare Krishna. I think we'll go ahead. So does anybody require more time? Okay. Just we will read what are the broad aims, very easy to understand, and what are the principles and values of this course. So now we have started actual our course. This till now, this is just introduction. Yeah. So what is the broad aim for this course? Just we'll read, very easy to understand. To improve the quality of a discipleship within Iskcon. To improve the quality of a discipleship. In order to promote the long-term well-being of Srila Prabhupada Society and its very easy aim. So we want to improve the disciple, and what is discipleship? Sorry, and what is the aim? So that this Iskcon movement, it can go on for long time, and not only just go on, but how it should go with proper mood. It should also go. That is well-being. And how we are going to achieve that aim will follow 4 things. So these are also mentioned, how to achieve. Here our goal is mentioned, aim is mentioned, and the process is also mentioned. So first is to understand the long-standing principle of discipleship. So what is the discipleship? First we'll understand. As presented in the teachings of Srila Prabhupada and broader Vaishnava tradition, and appreciate the unique context in which these teachings are applied within this. So 2 things are mentioned in first point. So discipleship in general, as mentioned in the scriptures written by Prabhupada or Gaudiya Vaishnava Siddhanta, and how that discipleship is applied in the Iskcon. So what are the ideal standard and how we have adjusted it. This is first thing we will learn, and by through these things we will increase our quality and the well-being of Iskcon. A quality of discipleship, that is our own personal discipleship quality, and that will affect the overall quality of the Iskcon, overall well-being of Iskcon. So second point is apply these principles to form spiritually healthy, constructive relationship with their gurus and seniors. So we should have nice relationship with our guru and representative guru. Like many of current gurus, they are not able to give personal time. So they have appointed some representative of their own. So we can have a nice relationship with them and with guru also. That we will learn these things in our course. Act appropriately within those relationships. That only. Second point. Develop the values and attitudes required disciple. So what are the attitude and values we ourselves have to require to become an ideal disciple that we will learn. Fourth thing is cooperatively serve the Supreme and his various representatives in order to perpetuate Srila Prabhupada teaching and mission through both personal example and instruction. So we should behave as a cooperative, as a team building, and team spirit is required. So by doing these four things, we can increase our discipleship quality. And if we increase our discipleship quality, they can Iskcon can go for long term in the future. So this is the main aim and for which we are learning this course before taking initiation in Iskcon. So before we can say before becoming member of Iskcon officially taking initiation. Then what are the principles we are going to see in this course, this entire course? Okay. Srila Prabhupada as a preeminent Shiksha Guru. We will see what is the Shiksha Guru. Just now, which are listing, and currently you are not knowing what is. Some of you might be knowing also, but it is our part of our course. At that time, we will see what is Shiksha Guru, what is preeminent. So, allegiance to Iskcon and Parampara. This is easy. Respect for multiple authorities and senior Vaishnavas. This is also you can understand. We have to considerate selection of a guru. So how you have to choose guru? Some of you might have already chosen, and some of might not have chosen. So how we have to do selection? That we'll see. Yes, Gajanako, you can ask.
What is allegiance to Iskcon and Parampara? Allegiance.
Allegiance means exact. One second.
So Google says that support for a leader, government or belief. Google Guru says
that only. Yeah.
No, loyalty or commitment. Loyalty or commitment to Iskcon
Kind
and
of
Parampara.
that only. Exactly. Yeah. You should be loyal. That only.
Just will not changing.
Yeah. That loyalty, chastity, they have synonyms only. Okay. You should be loyal or chaste. How you can follow that? Okay.
I don't know.
Is it okay, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhuji, thank you.
Faith is Guru's instruction. So we should have faith in what a Guru has told. Commitment to vows and Prabhupada mission. So as we are, all of you might be knowing, or some of you are not knowing, we have to take vows at the time of initiation that we will see in the course. At that time, it will be more clear what is this commitment of vows and what are these vows, why we have to take vows, and all these things we are going to see. And commitment to Srila Prabhupada mission, what is that commitment? We'll see. Just now it is, I cannot make you understand everything in this one. Exemplary sadhana, conduct and balanced lifestyle, how we can achieve. And this inquiry, humility and service. So how we have to ask question to Guru. So these things cover our relationship with our Guru. So how we can inquiry means asking question, useful question according to the some topic, and according to the some subjects, and then humility and service. Then favorable association. and inclusivity. So it should involve many of the people. It should be inclusive and cooperation. What are the people that are involved? They should behave cooperatively also. And then regarding how to cultivate the cultivation of and propagation of chanting holy. So these are some principles on which this course is based, principles or value. And, so just we have made the list here. Some of you things you might have understood, but definitely all things you will understand by the end of this course. If some things you have not understood by the end of this course, then you can ask at that time. Now just we have listed, but giving understanding is difficult. We will get it in the process of this course. And after the next page, now we are in the page number 7. The next page, the assessment of this course. So all of you know there will be exam at the end of course. So the exam will be written exam. So you might be seeing here some 20 questions on page number 8 and page number 9. Okay. So all question, there are 2 types of questions in your question paper. So some question will come from these 20 questions. So there will be a 100 mark or 50 mark that currently I'm not aware. Suppose there is a 100 mark paper, then some questions like 60, 40, that is not decided. Every time it changes. So some percentage of question will come as it is in these 20 questions. Okay, and remaining then second type of questions will be like objective type. Like now we discussed that ideal qualities of guru and disciple. We discussed. So like there it is mentioned that easy. Like we saw that one of the ideal quality of a guru is he should be bona fide and he should come in a disciplic succession. That you know. So there are some options given and some 5-6 options, and there are some correct qualification, and he should be a bona fide. And then second will be he should not be. It is okay to have if he is not in a disciplic succession. Like that, some 4-5 sentences will be there, and you are asked to choose which one is correct or which one is not correct. Like here in this particular question, you will be asked that which one is not correct. Then which one is not correct? It is okay. It is it is okay. He can be a non-bona fide also. He is not in a disciplic succession. That statement, it is wrong statement. So like this, you have to identify some true or false kind of thing, like you have written in your exam. So these kind of second type of questions, which will be there. Okay. So these 2 type of questions will be there in your final assessment, in your exam. So now we will not read. At the end of course, if you have time, then we will get answer to these 20 questions, or you can solve yourself. These questions are written according to the topic. You might be saying according to the unit and the chapters. So as the chapter is over, you can do self-study and find out answer. At the end of the course, if there is time, then I can take all these 20 questions. Our course is very easy. Okay. So till this point, does anybody have any question? Something anybody has not understood? He can ask. You can ask. Okay. Now, next point you might be seeing in your handbook is Guru Tattva and Parampara. So, as our course is regarding how to be a guru-disciple relationship. Yeah. So, we will see what is Guru Tattva. First point is. So, we'll understand what is this Guru Tattva first. So, all of you today, I told all of you that for learning anything, we require Guru. Okay. Now, we here for what purpose we want a Guru? To learn in spiritual life. We want to know how to perform this spiritual life. We want his teaching for practice of spiritual life. So for that we require Guru. And then what is this Guru Tattva then? So Guru Tattva means there is analogy our devotees they give to understand this Guru Tattva. So by practicing a spiritual life, where we have to go? We have to serve the Krishna, and we have to transfer ourselves in the service of Krishna. So that is our destination, where we have to transfer ourselves in service of Krishna. So devotees, they currently we are not in the officials. We currently also we are doing service, and that is also recognized by Krishna. But if we are officially connected through one of his representative, then the recognition will be more. And so like that, so where we can serve Krishna. So service of Krishna is our goal, but we can serve Krishna nice in his dham, and where he is present. So we have to transform from this material world to spiritual world, and for serving Krishna. But while doing that, so for understanding this Guru Tattva, and so we are taking one analogy, like some of you have traveled abroad, and or at least you might be aware how the people they travel abroad. So how for that, first what they have to do? So yeah, first they have to take passport, correct? So for passport, what they check? The criminal record before giving the passport. So passport is a sign that this person is a clean person. He doesn't have any charges, and any case is not going against him. So like the Guru also gives us passport. So what Guru like passport, they check criminal record. So Guru also tell us to clean our criminal record. How he checks? That is Guru Tattva. Guru check our record by telling us to follow 4 regulative principles, which are sins. And also Guru tells us to avoid Vaishnava Aparadha. Why these 2 things are there? Because 4 regulative principles are there to avoid sin, and Vaishnava Aparadha is to avoid aparadhas. So these 2, sin and aparadhas, they are very dangerous to our spiritual life. So that's why Guru helps us to keep our record clean. So he guides us, and so that's why he expects us to follow the four regulative principle. And after that, also checking this passport, and then this immigration and immigration office, they give us visa, and a visa means permission to enter in another country. So similarly, Guru also gives us permission to enter in Goloka, and in Krishna's kingdom and a spiritual world. And like embassy is there, and a whole embassy, and there is one in charge of that embassy. Like Guru is that in charge of that embassy. And embassy, what we can compare in our spiritual life, it is like a temple. From where we can transfer ourselves to, from this material world to spiritual world. And also, while giving visa or passport, they check our this also, bank balance, and what is the property of the person who is taking visa or passport. So why they check? Because nobody wants to allow beggar in their country. They have enough beggars before only in their country. So they want to allow very rich and very powerful persons in their country. So then what is the Guru, what is Tattva, what is our balance, what is our property in spiritual life? Then our devotees, they tell that chanting the holy names and service attitude which we have is our property and is our bank balance, chanting and service attitude. So this bank balance is required in this analogy compared to this analogy. Then why we are going from this world to what is the main reason, what is the pushing driving force by which we can transfer ourselves from this material world to spiritual world. In immigration, we can say the purpose. What is the purpose to do some immigration or to go another country? So the purpose in our spiritual life is our service attitude. And we want to serve there very nicely. We can serve also, like in material world, everything is temporary, and our body also has limitation. So devotee, he increases his service attitude, and then his body also, like we want to serve, but this body stops us performing services for more time and any type of services. So devotee wants to serve Krishna eternally and continually. So for that purpose, he wants to transfer himself from this material world to spiritual world. So by this analogy, then we can understand the Guru Tattva. Like what is the role of a Guru? Guru Tattva, how the Guru help us to understand the spiritual life, to achieve the goal in spiritual life. So this is the role of a Guru. Very easy to understand by this analogy. What is the role of a Guru? Then this is one common sense analogy. Then according to scripture, we'll see this Guru Tattva. First we saw by our common sense, this Guru Tattva. Then according to scripture, we'll see there are, you might be singing, Parasya Shaktir Vibhidhaiva Shruyate. This is the one of the Vedic statement. Like Krishna has many energies. Uh, uh, so in these energies, there many types of classification are there because Krishna has unlimited type of energy. So one type of classification is done according to the Samvit, Sandhini, and Haladini. So Krishna's energies are divided into these three categories. So we'll see what is Samvit, Sandhini, and Ladini. So this is one type of classification. There are many type of classification. Like another type is internal, external, and marginal. This is another type. Like this, many types are there. But what we are seeing is Samvit, Sandhini, and Ladini. So in this type of classification, so what are Samvit? Like you might have seen Krishna's body is Satchidananda. He is Satchidananda Vigraha. It is mentioned in Brahma Samhita. So Krishna has, like he has Satchidananda body. Similarly, he has the Satchidananda qualities also. So these three, Samvit, Sandhini, and Ladini, they are based on this Satchidananda aspect. So what is Samvit? First we'll see. The Samvit is the Chit aspect in Satchidananda. And like we know, Chit means knowledge. And this Samvit is knowledge aspect of Krishna. And Samvit energy. And who is the personification in Krishna? In this type of energy, the personification of this knowledge or Chit aspect or Samvit aspect of Krishna's energy is Krishna himself. And this is about Samvit. Then second is Sandhini. What is then Sandhini? Sandhini is a Sat aspect of Satchidananda Sat. Sat means eternal. फिर long, eternal, Shashvat, we can say. Amar, Sat aspect. And this Sat aspect, what it helps in, like Chit aspect, help us in acquiring knowledge. This is knowledge energy of Krishna. Then similarly, Sat energy is, it gives us facility and resources. It facilitates everything, it facilitates. Whatever Krishna wants to do, this energy gives facility. Okay? And who is the in charge or personification of this energy? Is a Balram, Lord Balram. This is about Sandhini, which is the second type. Then third type is a Ladini, third type. Samvit, Sandhini, and Ladini. So this Ladini is which is remaining now, Satchidananda. Third is Ananda. So it is of the Ananda feature, and Ladini. Like Chit help us in acquiring knowledge, knowing knowledge, and then Sat help us in facility and resources, and this then Ananda help us in getting inspiration in our devotional service, in our life. And who is the personification of this Ananda energy, who giving us inspiration, is Srimati Radharani, Haladini Shakti. This word you might have heard before also, that Radharani is a Ladini Shakti of Krishna. So then who is Guru then out of these three energies? Guru is a representative of some places Prabhupada has told all these three energies, and some places explicitly he tells that, Prabhupada tells that Guru is a representative of a Balramji. So means Guru wants to give us, when Prabhupada tells that Guru is a representative of all these three energies. Means Guru gives us knowledge and how to perform the devotional service. Also, Guru gives us the facility and resources for our practice of devotional service, and he gives us inspiration also. All these three uh, uh, things Guru does for us. Okay? So this is mentioned in the scriptures, like what is this Guru Tattva? What is this role of Guru Tattva? Okay? Then after that, one question is asked there, below this in Guru Tattva. One question is asked to you. Briefly explain in your own words the position of Guru. Like the question says this, then similar to like we discussed before only, what are the ideal qualification of a Guru? And the same answer you can write here in this box. Already all of you have contributed for this. So same answer can apply here. The ideal qualification means that is the position of Guru. So now we'll go ahead. Till this point, everybody is clear? Okay. Yes, Gajanan, you want to ask something?
Yes, Prabhuji. So I wanted to ask that in technical term, Prabhuji, it is Allahadini or Ladini Shakti, Prabhuji?
It is when we are discussing that Samvit, Sandhini and Ladini, and at that time it is called Ladini, and Alladini is also correct. That is also the name of Radharani, which gives Allad. So
Allah means pleasure, Prabhuji.
yeah, and Lad means also pleasure. And the verb, like we have verbs in English also. We put ed to verbs, and sometimes we add ed, sometimes we add ing to the verb. And in English, that are the suffixes. Like that, main verb is a lad, like prahlad, and this ladini, and that is the verb in a Sanskrit, lad. And from this lad verbs, they take prahlad also. Prahlad means also one who gives pleasure. Allad means also one who gives pleasure. And lad means also one who gives pleasure. So what is the prahlad means prakrushta rupena allad. Means there is some, they add some, what we can say, some Vishesh pleasure, some specification they want to add, like some special pleasure, Prahlad and Allad. So now in this classification, it is mentioned Ladini, but Alladini also is another name of Radharani, and that both of them have, in a broad sense, the same meaning. Some minute differences are there in the meaning. But main thing is that both main meaning is pleasure. Anand. Is it okay, bro?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
Prabhuji. Thank you.
Right. Yes, Gayatri Mataji, you can ask.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Just
Yeah.
now, as you said about Sanvidha, Sandhini, and Ladini, I just want to understand like what are these categorized as? Are these Parashakti or something else? To my understanding, I'm just confused. Like
Uh, this is one type of classification of Krishna's energy. Is specifically, yeah, there is another type, as you told, para and apara. So this is also one of the type of classification which is mentioned in the 7th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Krishna told that there are two types of energy, para energy and apara energy. So this classification mainly covers this Sandhini, Samvid, and this is another means many Indians are there, correct? So like Indians are classified according to the sometimes their states, and this is the they are classified according to the geographically, correct? And then then another type of classification of doing Indians is that they are literate or illiterate Indians. This is completely another type of classification. So according to that, also Indians are classified. And another type is where they stay. Correct. According to that, they are classified. Indians only, but there are two different type of classification. So similarly, this is different type of classification. They don't have any given. I mean, they have, but in a broad sense, they are not related to each other. And so this all Krishna's energies are classified in Samvit, Sandhini, and Ladini. And these all Krishna's energies are also classified in a para and apara. This is different category of classification only. The seeing point of reference of seeing is also different. Is it helping you, Mataji? What do you want to ask exactly?
yes, I got it, Prabhuji.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
So now is it time for break, 5 o'clock. So we'll just pause here and we'll meet exactly at the 5:15 as we have decided. So continuous, some devotees, they told me that continuous 4 hours is very difficult. So we are giving 15 minutes break. We'll stop here for 15 minutes. Thank you.